This is the CAEP Emergency Ultrasound Committee's 2024 annual report. I'd like to welcome Leanne McLean and Jad Sagan into their new roles as pediatric co-leads, and David Bradbury Squires as a new rural co-lead. We've also added Paul Pajot, Kate Fatty, Kevin Lobe, and Nathan Hecht as members at large. And lastly, Andrew Meehan and Kenneth Williams have joined the EUC as resident members. Jillian Shepard has been leading our education portfolio, and the Sono Olympiad at CAEP 23 in Toronto was a smashing success. The Sono Ottawa team were worthy winners. Jillian led an incredible organizing team consisting of Alice Chan, Rob Simard, and Margot Wilson. The Sono Olympiad has been rebranded as the Great Canadian POCUS Championship for CAEP 24, and Jillian is once again taking the lead. It will be taking place on June 8th and 9th, so make sure you don't miss it. There will be lots of exceptional POCUS content at CAEP 24. Many members of the EUC will be speaking or hosting booths in the conference's Learning Expo. Also, don't miss out on the pre-conference CAEP EUC Nerve Block workshop organized by Tom Jellick. Colin Bell has been leading our clinical portfolio, and he led a fantastic team effort to publish a new CAEP position statement on best practice recommendations on POCUS disinfection. You can link to the publication via the QR code. He's also recently closed out a nationwide POCUS clinical benchmark survey with the goal of describing the current state of POCUS leadership jobs in the country. The plan is to publish these results in the form of a research letter so that this information can be used to advocate for more resources to support POCUS programs at a local level. Tom Jellick's been leading the research portfolio. The EUC hosted 2 virtual journal clubs this past year. The November Journal Club reviewed a paper on POCUS for peritonsillar abscess and one on landmark compared to ultrasound guidance for subclavian vein catheterization. Our May Journal Club, we hosted Ross Prager, the lead author of a very interesting recent paper on medical legal actions related to the use of POCUS. The POCUS Literature Primary Series project continues with the most recent publication on the 5 most influential papers on POCUS in cardiac arrest and in shock. The QR code will take you to the publication. We've also recently completed a modified Delphi on the top 5 most influential papers on cardiac POCUS and lung POCUS, and this is currently under review for publication. We'll be unveiling the EUC Research Award winners at our annual EUC meeting at CAEP. Talia Brennan has been leading our communications portfolio, and she's been doing a great job with an EUC newsletter. She's also been running our EUC Twitter account with the help of Rajiv Thavanathan, so make sure you give us a follow. In our rural portfolio, David Bradbury Squires has taken on the role of rural co-lead, along with Rafiq and Danny. Rafiq, Jillian, and Tom have recently drafted a manuscript based on a survey of POCUS use in rural emergency medicine settings in Canada. It is currently under review for publication. Lastly, before I sign off, I would like to give a tremendous thank you to Tom Jellick, who has been our research lead, and Rafiq and Danny, who has been our rural lead. They will both be reaching their term limits of 6 years in a few months from now and will be stepping down from the committee after that. They have brought an amazing amount of energy, commitment, and innovation to the committee, and we've been lucky and fortunate to have them as part of our EUC team. It's been an immense privilege to serve as EUC chair, and I'm always so impressed by how engaged, active, and productive the members of our committee are.